Hello, world. I'm Chris Pirillo's hand. And if you heard Zio Fox at the beginning, he asked, should we do an intro? And no, we don't need to do an intro. This is a live hangout. This is the third live hangout I've done this week, specifically for patrons at a certain tier. I did it at 3 separate times. Of course, I really appreciate all the patrons that have come aboard and have been giving everybody who is a patron a bonus every single day that they're alive and an active patron. The value of tonight's hangout is not going to be my face directly, but actually I need to stop. Don't talk. Okay, never mind. I had it muted. Okay. Sorry, I wasn't talking to anybody out there. I had the video playback on this particular computer that this camera is connected to. I was afraid it was going to play back the stream because it was on, playback with the live stream. Anyway, so I do not know if this particular live hangout is going to be saved. You may be experiencing something that isn't going to be seen by anybody else again after it's live. I have to finish editing the vlog for Saturday, and I'm about halfway through. But I can't have the volume up. You'll kind of get a preview up here, really, of the editing process. But that's about all you're probably going to see. I'm going to mute it because I've got a couple people in the hangout right now. And if I'm playing audio here, it'll speak over them, and then the camera focus will jump all over the place. So I'm going to go ahead and continue editing the vlog until it's complete. That's how long the hangout will last. The hangout will last with my nice hairy palm. I mean hand. This is my palm. Palm not hairy. Back of hand hairy. The no hairy palms here. The value of watching this in the background and hearing. They let everybody else do color commentary. It will last as long as it takes for me to finish editing this vlog. I'm at 4 minutes and 20 seconds as of this very moment. See, look at that. Hang on. Yeah, zoom in. I'm kind of skewed too. Oh wait, is it backwards or frontwards for everybody? Can you read that?
It's frontwards.
Okay, because I don't have it mirrored on my end, so I didn't know which way it was going to be, and I'm probably going to knock into this a few times. How else can I do this? All right, how about that? Okay, this is about as good as I can get it. I can't point it more easily towards the screen because my webcam angle or cord only lasts or reaches so far, and I can't position it. And I'm not going to worry about it. So, with that, you guys can watch me edit the vlog and talk amongst yourselves. Other patrons may join. Someone knows you, Slav. Brian Roberts.
Someone knows me?
Yeah, Brian Roberts.
Brian Roberts. Yes, I know Brian. Well, I mean, I know him from him watching us and interacting. Yes. I'm going to figure out if I can get on here. Is he muted now? I feel like we're watching a silent movie. He is muted.
He is muted. That means I can do this now.
It's Liz. Liz is from Canada, and she follows you on Instagram. And she was asking about your flowers, remember? Here, you can say hi.
Hi, Liz.
Hi.
She was asking.
It's all right. We don't bite.
Liz, I'm guessing you have a cat.
Yes, he's a big part of some of the videos I do on my collab channel. Actually, when he's missing from the videos, I get complaints. So.
I feel like your cat is missing one thing, and if you're a Whovian, you could probably guess what it is.
I'm trying to think. I'm not that enough of a Whovian to know. So.
What? I just meant like the picture, because all I'm seeing is your picture. So I feel like he's missing the little fez, because he's got a bow tie, and bow ties are cool, but all he needs is a tiny little fez.
That'd be cute. Hey, you sit with me, Mommy? Okay.
And then he would be Cat Smith.
There you go.
Oh, yes, it's true.
Here we see the native Chris Pirillo as he edits his vlog for Saturday.
Look at him work. Isn't he a beauty?
Let's poke him with a stick.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't want to bash on Steve Irwin. He was one of the coolest conservationists on the face of the planet, and the fact that his family is taking over that and continuing his legacy is by far one of the most amazing things I've ever seen.
I gotta say though, have you seen his daughter?
Yes.
Like, Jesus, like, I feel really old. Like, I remember seeing him when she was on the show, and she was like a tiny little girl, and now she's like all grown up.
I remember when he was on the show on his show, and he was, you know, doing the whole this is our new family, this is our little baby girl, and then,
Yeah.
you know, I went out and saw the movie that he made. I forget the name of it, but he did went to the big screen and did a movie for Hollywood, and I bought the DVD and I watched the special features and how they made it and all of that, and his daughter is so young, and it makes me feel old. I mean, and I'm not that old, obviously.
You're ancient. You're a
I'm
little.
ancient.
Yeah.
Yeah. Quarter of my life's gone by.
So that makes you 25.
Yeah, I'll be 26 in about 2 weeks.
So
Oh wow.
Liz, don't worry. I'm not gonna ask you how old you are. I know that's not.
You don't ask.
You don't ask women how old they are. But actually, you know what? I'm really good at guessing a woman's age. I can come within 2 years, plus or minus. I promise you. From the cat picture, I bet you. Do you want to try? She's gonna tell me no either way. She's gonna be like, no, so you're totally right.
It was funny. I was at Just for Laughs this weekend in Montreal, and we had a YouTube space, and so there were a whole bunch of people in the YouTube event, and we were all trying to guess each other's ages, and everyone, no matter if they were like 22 or 20, to look about 26.
Well, something about people on YouTube, like, except not me, but like
you
everybody
can
that
call
does
me that.
looks super young, isn't it? Like everybody that does YouTube looks super young. Like look
Yeah,
at
a lot
Chris.
of them do.
Looks like he's 5 years old. Like he looks super young. I'm just saying. It's a good thing his mic is muted. Wait, but that means that maybe his mic or his
He
speakers.
can hear you.
He can hear me. Okay. Whatever. I don't care. He looks like he's 5. Think about it. That's a compliment, right?
No.
That is. All I see are his hands going like this. So he's going, no, what are you talking about? I'm like a 40-year-old man. Watch, I'm going to see the finger now. Is that the
Yep, he was doing it.
Hey, that's all right. That's all right. Hey, when Chris is going to be 80, he's going to be old enough for a bar mitzvah. I love it. Chris, I love you, man. Here. His hands are moving even more vigorously. Okay, Adele. Oh, my God. Here we go. What? Okay, that's great. Did you guys see the awesome stuff that I got today?
No, I haven't seen it yet. What did you get?
You haven't seen it? I feel
No.
like I have to go up there and show them. I feel like I'm just going to take...
For the AMA.
I know the AMA, but I can show them.
Do for the AMA.
But I can show them. Can I show them?
Like, no. You're gonna show it tomorrow.
Okay, fine.
Yes.
Okay, well, I got... There's this artist that... She's the one that did me and Jasmine and Adele as My Little Ponies. and she's from Sweden. So we finally got her package, and it was stuffed with all of these different Swedish candies and cookies and like just a whole bunch of like snacks. So we're gonna like get that tomorrow during the AMA thing that we do, and then she also sent me a TARDIS like that she hand painted. So it was really cool. I got a bunch of stuff, and I just can't wait to eat it. Like the fatty in me is like, I'm probably gonna sneak into my office and like steal some of the
No, you
candy.
better not.
I'm thinking about it. I really am. Everything says cacao on it, and I mean I can't read Swedish, but I think that means chocolate. What are you doing?
Huh?
What are you doing?
Oh, somebody on Instagram.
Oh. Do you guys know that they're redoing the Mad Max movie?
Yeah,
Yes.
I saw that.
They're not redoing it. So there was Mad Max and then Enter the Thunderdome or something like that. And then this is the third one. So they're adding to it.
Wait, because it's
Yeah.
the same director, is it?
It is the same director as the original two Mad Max movies, and it looks really good. If you guys haven't seen the trailer, you should check it out. It looks, I don't know, I'm excited about it, but I really like the first Mad Max. I was kind of iffy on the second one.
Yeah, I'm just glad that they decided to go with the same director because a lot of times if you change directors with a sequel or decide to go with a reboot, they're going to change certain things here and there, and it could be better or it could be worse. But the fact that they actually have the original director coming back for it, I think that's going to be what makes it a better sequel than if somebody else did it.
Did you guys know, you've seen Prometheus, or I'm sure you've seen or have heard Prometheus. So supposedly, from what I understood, it was supposed to be the prequel to the Aliens movie, where the aliens have their origin, where they come out. But what I found out is it's actually its own standalone set of movies.
Is it really?
That's what I heard.
Yeah, that I heard the same thing, and I mean, obviously
Makes sense.
you can base your own opinion off of it.
The
I,
director of the movies of Prometheus said
They're their
it
own.
was its own standalone series. That's why there's going to be a second Prometheus. Even though, like, all the aliens coming out of that black tar soup and all the chest bursting little aliens that she was trying to, like,
So
cut
that
out of her
has nothing to
stomach.
do with aliens?
Supposedly it has nothing to do with Aliens the movie.
But they just stole all the alien ideas.
I don't know. I can't explain it. It's supposed to be a prequel. I thought it was an amazing movie. I really liked it.
I
Being
did
into,
too,
like,
but, I
paranormal
mean,
stuff and, like,
It has
all
nothing
that.
to do. It has nothing to do with like alien comics or anything.
Supposedly it doesn't. Don't look at me like I just, like, did something wrong.
No, then I'm not gonna watch it anymore because they're knockoffs.
We gotta research it. We gotta look it up. I don't know. I think so.
Okay, boycotting Prometheus. Boy.
Liz, what kind of movies do you like?
I'm I'm really into documentaries lately. I don't know why, mostly because of Netflix. Netflix Canada doesn't have the same choices, so and also there's a theater that is close enough to where I am, and they always have really obscure like documentaries and independent films and stuff. So I like that kind of stuff, but lately I've been getting into like all the Avengers and that sort of stuff too. For some reason, it's a different kind of brain candy than the chick flicks.
Yeah.
No, I'm not into chick flicks.
I don't know. Yeah. I think, like, okay, my only problem with
Except
the
Jane
Avengers, except Jane Austen, that's your chick
like-
flick, Jasmine, Jane
I like-
Austen.
I like,
That is like a chicka flicka, I think.
but it's a geek
Chick-
thing.
Chicka flicka.
Well, because it's like Jane Austen, you know, they spoke like their English back then. It's not Shakespeare, you know, I don't know. You know what I mean? Like it's yeah. No, but with the Avengers, is it weird the guy that's playing Captain America was also Johnny on the Fantastic Four? And speaking of Fantastic Four, I heard they're completely rebooting that film. So even though they had the rise of the Silver Surfer, they're actually having a new director come in and reboot that whole series.
I mean, how
You
many
know,
Spider-Man movies have there been, and Superman movies lately?
well, the thing with Spider-Man is you had the original three that came out with Tobey Maguire being Spider-Man, and in my honest belief, I think that after they rebooted it and brought I can't remember his name uh, as the new Spider-Man, I think the films are actually going in a better direction with the reboot than they were in the original.
I think the first one was okay.
Yeah, I think the first one with Tobey Maguire was good.
The second.
Yes.
The third one was him like when he was like dressed as like an emo kid or whatever, walking around and like
How Venom was created.
yeah. I thought
Yeah,
that was terrible.
that was absolutely horrible. I mean, it's one of those. It makes me scratch my head and say a 5-year-old could have written something better than this. Could have done
Speaking
something
of a
better.
5-year-old, apparently a 5-year-old can write something better. Have you ever seen a show called Axe Cop?
Yes.
That was written by a 5-year-old, and that was amazing. I feel like
Yeah.
they had a 5-year-old write the Spider-Man movies because he would have done a way better job.
I haven't watched the Spider-Man, the recent ones with what's his face.
That guy, yeah, we haven't really seen it.
I don't know his name. I know he was.
The guy.
I know he was in the Doctor Who episode.
What episode?
The one where they're running around in the sewers. With all those
Oh, with the
pig people.
1950s.
Yeah, with the pig
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
the Daleks Take Manhattan.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He was
I
in
know
there.
that episode. He was in there.
Was he the chimney sweeper? Or...
I don't know,
Well,
but
he
I
looked
know
like
what
a
you're talking
chimney
about. Yeah, yeah,
sweeper.
he was the
had
young
the
kid.
hat,
I'm so there with
and
you.
he
It was
had
the
the jacket.
1950s. I know.
Yeah.
Doctor Who.
You notice like anybody that's been in like a Doctor Who show, it's like
Andrew Garfield.
Andrew
there
Garfield.
we go. Yeah.
He looks like a Garfield.
I haven't
I
watched.
feel like I should be in a Doctor Who. I wonder if I can like get enough people to tweet out to get me into like a Doctor Who episode. I feel like that is a thing on my bucket list.
And then everybody that is in Doctor Who becomes famous.
I'm
He was in a
totally
couple of episodes of Doctor Who.
Don't need any more. Calm down.
No, I wanna. If I could get into a Doctor Who episode, like just as like the guy that cleans their toilets or something, I would totally. Like I'm the plumber on the TARDIS. All right. I don't have any lines. You're not gonna see my pants sagging, but I'm there. I'm there.
I'm sure they have charity auctions where you can get that sort of part.
I'm Jewish. I'm gonna figure out a way to do it for free. I'm just saying. There might be a coupon. Maybe there's a Groupon out there, like be an extra. No, I'm gonna do it. That's it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna figure out a way to get onto an episode of Doctor Who. I have to fly to England though, right? That's where they're shooting it, right?
Yes.
I believe so, yeah.
Wow, they did it here.
They did it here?
Remember?
Where? Oh, in the U.S., yes.
Yeah.
The last episodes.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it was just a couple of shots they did. No, but seriously, that's it. That's what I'm doing. I'm gonna... Oh, maybe I can ask that guy that I met at the Geek and Sundry party. So I met...
Hey, it's worth a shot.
I met a guy. I was hanging out at the Geek and Sundry party at San Diego Comic-Con, and I met the illustrator for the Doctor Who comics who works for Marvel.
Mm-hmm.
And we started talking, and he ended up following me on Facebook and like talking to me and stuff. So maybe that is the connection. That's how I'm gonna like get in there.
Hey, it's worth a shot. I mean, the worst they can say is no.
I'm gonna do it. That's it. It's gonna happen. The next time you see me, I'm gonna be like the
Living
plumber.
every Whovian's dream.
Oh, dude, if I could be in Doctor Who. Yeah, but I don't know. I don't know how I feel about Capaldi being Doctor Who. I'm kind of like on the fence. I've seen some things, like they just had a new trailer released called Listen, where he's sitting on top of the TARDIS or something like that, and he just goes, listen, and that's the whole thing. I don't know how I feel about him. I did talk to the marketing director at BBC, and she doesn't like him either. We had this whole like hour-long conversation about the marketing director at the BBC America, and she doesn't like him either. A lot of people don't like him, but she's like, yeah, he's gonna grow on people. So I'm like, I don't know. I'm kind of
Well,
worried.
it's like every new Doctor that comes out, somebody is not gonna like him, and then all of a sudden, 2 or 3 episodes in, he's like, all right, I can see where they're taking this now.
I feel like though Tenet didn't have that, like, oh, I don't really like him. I feel like Tenet was just likable, like right when he woke up out of bed.
It was a Converse.
It was the Converse. It was. I feel like if I could meet David Tennant and be in a Doctor Who episode, that's it. I would probably like at that point take my life because it couldn't get any better. I think that would be it. I think I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna tweet it out. I'm gonna start a Twitter campaign. I mean, if some guy can start like a campaign and get $78,000 for potato salad, why can't I be in a Doctor Who?
Just make sure your hashtag's good enough.
Great.
I bet your bacon wrapped ribs are way better.
My bacon wrapped ribs are way better, and I had a Kickstarter for it, and I only made like $80, and that is like not sufficient enough. Like the dude made $78,000. Do you know how big of a party I would throw? I would literally drive to every state and throw a party and make bacon wrapped ribs.
Ooh, those do sound good, not gonna lie.
Bacon wrapped rib world tour.
There you go.
My goal is to wrap the world in bacon.
You should do it.
I feel like that would be something Chris would enjoy. Chris, would you enjoy it? Let's see a thumbs up. He's working. See, it's funny to bug him while he's working. He probably muted us.
I don't know. He's staring intently at his computer screen.
He is.
Or what? Well, I'm watching the live stream on YouTube. I'm not watching the thing. His hands are typing away and da 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 da.
I know. Well, I know how it feels. Like sometimes it's easy to edit a vlog because you shoot it in a very linear way, and so you go from beginning to end, and you're like, oh, I don't really have to cut a lot of stuff because it's like I shot it in a straight line. You know, like that one that I put up at the Iranian festival was super easy. And then the one I did tonight was easy too. But then there's some vlogs that are like, you have to do so much editing. Like Jasmine, I don't know, she gets this like little stutter every now and then.
I'm a stuttering Stanley.
You are a stuttering Stanley. And so every now and then, and so I have to clip words and stuff and make it seem like she's speaking normally.
I don't know why. I think it's my tongue.
No, you just get excited. You're like.
No, it's not about excitement. It's just my tongue gets tired. I don't know what it is.
It's just, I think you get excited and you're like.
My teeth too.
Your teeth?
Well, I used to do video production for quite a number of years before I actually joined the military, and I would tell people always, you know, when I would do my whatever it was, I would shoot to edit. That's the biggest key for people that are trying to do any short film and things of that nature is shoot your film like you're in the editing room right now. You know, if you can even get half of somebody's lines out without them messing up, and then they mess up the last half, you just reposition the camera so it looks like you did it intentionally, and then just have them go from where they messed up, and things will flow a whole lot easier. It just makes editing that much simpler. That it's either that, or if you're like me, just love editing in general. I mean, I can take just about any horrendous amount of footage and truncate it down into something that's usable. I love editing. It's absolutely a blast for me. Except the part where the computer goes and crashes during the final render process.
Yes. I hate that. What are you saying when it's rendering and his computer crashes or something like that? So, is that your 3D printer that I see right there?
And right next to me? Yep, that would be the 3D printer.
I see something there too that you were showing.
I've got several things.
No, I see another thing. You know what I'm talking about. Stop being coy. There's a little artist there.
Oh yeah, there's several ones. There's this one that I printed for you that I gotta send out.
Oh.
I've got the wood one that I made for my mom.
Wow. Did you do that by hand? Did you 3D print in wood?
Yeah, yes, this is a wood-based filament. It's a plastic binder with basically like sawdust infused with it, and that's what this one is. And then I've got a tiny TARDIS.
That's so cute.
You have TARDI.
It's a TARDI.
I have 3 TARDI. And then I've got 2 House Stark Game of Thrones cups.
Wow. Look at that. No, it's like designs on it, and then the bottom of the cup. Lift it up a little higher. Look at that.
Oh wow.
It like spirals.
That's really cool.
And then, and it is hollow, so if you found some like food safe epoxy,
You have to
just
coat it
just
with
Oh,
something.
it's not safe plastic.
Well, no,
it,
it probably isn't, but it's probably porous.
it is. If you put like a food safe resin, like they do for
Like plates and
kind of like what they do for the paper cups to keep the
oh, that
water from leaking out. But it's an epoxy resin, so you can go ahead and wash it and still be able to reuse it. You'd be able to put probably 6, maybe 8 ounces into this.
wow,
Wow, that's cool.
that's awesome. I know they had a thing, and I wanted to get it, but I couldn't. I didn't have time to go out. So at Comic-Con, they had an outside exhibit for the Vikings, where they set up the set of the Vikings.
Oh,
So
man,
they
you
had the
should've-
town and
you
stuff.
should've met the Vikings.
They were out there. They were out there. They weren't inside the convention center. They were outside at the set, and they were giving out goblets, like horn things. Do you know how many cool things I saw over there that I didn't have time to go to do? No, but do you know how many cool things that I had to?
Why would that?
Then you
That
could
would-
go. I didn't
That
have
would be
time.
the first thing. I would be running.
But-
Okay, I love Game of Thrones, but I'd be running to the Vikings.
I know, but do you understand? Like I had
love
so
the
much
Vikings.
to do
I
there.
love it.
Like Comic-Con is not just inside the hall. Like when we went to Anime Expo, it's not just inside the hall. There's also like they take over the whole town. Do you know that they have these little cabs on bikes?
I would take my hour lunch break and run over there to.
You don't have time to run. Do you know how far it is? Like, do you see how much weight I lost? I'm half of me. I'm cosplaying a skinny guy right now.
Lost more weight and ran over there.
Do you know that all the little pedicabs that they have over there, the little cabs that people, the bicyclists ride around in, they're all themed. They had an Iron Throne one that you sit in. They had a whole bunch of them. What's going on? Something's blipping down here. Something happened over here.
Buzzing on my phone.
I know, I see it. Somebody said something.
People have been saying a lot of things.
See what's he saying? Oh, somebody's saying something about haters only hate the people they can't have or the people they can't be.
What does that have to do with you? Oh, it's because you're on my Facebook.
I am on your Facebook.
Get up to Facebook.
You told me to go on your Facebook because I sent you the link, but I had the link to this.
Yeah. But then it's not your update, it's my update.
I know, but something bleeps. It's like
I didn't even know this kid
Pavlov's
had
dog thing,
I didn't know
You gotta check it. My mouth was salivating.
Well, no. Did you know Joseph Walsh had a YouTube? I didn't know.
There's
a lot of people that have YouTubes that watch it that we don't know. If you guys have a YouTube, let us know.
Well, I know Zeofox has a YouTube,
We'll check it out.
and
Well,
Liz, you have a YouTube channel too, right?
I'm part of a collab channel. Yep.
Yeah.
See, I didn't know that.
And she's from the land of poutine,
I am.
I love
Canada.
I love poutine.
Are you like in the Toronto?
I'm in Montreal, so that's where the real poutine is from.
Oh yeah, they're like poutine capital.
Yeah.
Are you a poutine snob?
There's some that's passable and some that's not. Like McDonald's has poutine here.
You totally didn't answer my question. It was a yes or no question, and it got like a 10-word
She
answer.
doesn't want to offend her other Canadians.
Or other Canadians?
No, but like McDonald's poutine should not be your first experience.
Wait, stop. They have McDonald's. Hold on.
They have poutine at McDonald's. We also have, I'm from Nova Scotia originally, and in the Maritimes there's a McLobster in the summer. So there's like a lobster roll at McDonald's.
That actually sounds pretty good, not gonna lie.
It's pretty good.
Lobster?
It's made with real lobster. Yeah, it's.
How much is it?
I think it's the combo meal is $10.
Oh my God! Are you serious?
Yeah, McLobster.
There, isn't it?
What is this like gourmet McDonald's? They have veggie patties there too, right? Really good veggie burgers and stuff too, right?
That's all right. Over here in Korea, they've got, or McDonald's has bulgogi burgers,
Are
which
you
is
in
basic.
Korea?
Yeah, I'm in South Korea.
You're in South Korea? What? I had no idea. I thought you
Yes,
said like you were from not Denver,
Utah, Salt Lake City.
Salt Lake City. Are you stationed in Korea right now?
Yes.
God damn it! I want some kimchi.
Korea.
They do have some bomb-ass kimchi over here.
God, do you know
That
what he's getting right now? How are you not like a bazillion pounds?
Yeah,
I
exactly.
don't know. I really don't, because
I'm
I eat a lot.
I'm cray for banchan.
Oh my God, yeah. When we went to LA, that's all we had was Korean food. I usually lose weight when I go to conventions, and I came back like fatter.
No, because like my brother, while you were working, took me to a Korean food court, and like I ordered like a couple of things, and like they only serve banchan with certain dishes. So I was like, I asked for the banchan, and they're like, oh no, we don't do that, we don't do that, and I was like, ah, come on, I'm here for the banchan. And
I
so like
love
I was
Korean food.
waiting, and then finally like when I came to pick up my food, she's like, oh, I decided to give it to you anyways. I was like, oh.
I have a Korean restaurant across the street from my house, so my apartment. So
Have you guys
I'm
ever,
pretty lucky.
have you had the bulgogi yet?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes,
yes.
Yum. My
Over here in Korea, McDonald's does bulgogi burgers.
that would be good.
What?
Is there like kimchi on top, or what? How do they serve it?
I got it without the kimchi to try it, and then I didn't want to find out if they put their own version of kimchi on top, so I walked down the street to a local market, and they had some fresh kimchi there, and I put that on top and ate it, and it was absolutely amazing.
I can imagine.
I seriously thought this whole time you were like in Utah. How long are you stationed in South Korea?
I should be on my way out the door sometime here in the hopefully next couple of weeks.
Oh wow.
And then I'm off back to the States to finish packing and then moving myself and my wife over to Germany.
You're
Oh, okay.
moving with your wife to Germany?
Yes. And we'll be over there for roughly 3 years or so.
Wow. That's nuts.
Oh, yeah.
In that time, you could probably 3D print a plane to fly back home.
I probably could. You know, that's one thing I haven't seen. I've seen 3D printing being used for like quadcopters and stuff, but I haven't seen it used much or if at all for, model planes. The remote
Like
control
RC?
RC planes, yeah.
That would be pretty cool.
Because my uncle, who lives in Florida, he used to make planes, the RC planes, and then go out and fly them. And the stuff that he was using was, I believe, is like balsa wood or some type of lightweight wood. And I don't see why plastic wouldn't, do just as well.
Well, yeah, all you need is a strong enough motor to give it that lift.
Yeah. And with a lot of the motors that are used for quadcopters nowadays, being able to lift all the electronics plus the big battery and, you know, things like GoPros and, some have actually been able to lift certain things, you know, I don't see why they wouldn't be able to.
Well, and plus with Amazon, they're lifting other stuff too, like groceries and all that.
Yeah. Wasn't Amazon for a while there starting to think about doing like drone delivery type thing?
So they need to get it approved by the, is it the
FAA?
FAA? I was going to say the FCC, but that's not who approves all the flying stuff. No, the FAA, to make sure that it's going to be clear in terms of like airspace over Seattle. But another problem is they want.
Okay.
Okay, Chris is back. But another problem is, can you imagine them landing in a backyard and like a dog comes running out?
And starts humping the drone? I know.
Well, I was gonna say get chopped up into mulch by the copters, but yeah, humping the drone is a very big problem.
Yeah. Hey, it would be a cheap way to get your pet. What is it?
Spade or
Neuter
neuter.
sized?
What? Where am I going with this? What's going on?
This is
All
what
I know
happens
is
when
y'all
you
are
send
talking
me-
about Doctor Who and 3D printing
Protein.
and
Yeah, poutine.
poutine from McDonald's, and this is all I know. When I'm editing the vlog, this is all I hear.
Remember, you consented to having me here by sending me the link. So, just that's what happens.
Okay, like I said, it had just been me editing the vlog, and I'm for the most part I got everything I want today. For the most part, not everything.
Awesome.
Hey, some progress is better than no progress.
Better than Congress, I agree.
Yes.
That doesn't take much, though. I tell you what.
Those are hard.
Yeah.
Who Congress?
Let's ease up on them a bit.
Yeah, let's ease up on them.
Hey, everyone, say hello to Diana, Jazz and Slav are here too.
Hi,
Hey.
Diana.
There's Liz and Zeo Fox.
Oh, okay. Oh,
I was
cool.
I was editing the vlog.
Oh, you
Basically, yeah. Well, because I needed to get it edited,
Yeah.
and so I put it on mute, and then they were basically geeking out, talking about pretty geeky things actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yes.
I heard I'd hear passing things like, ooh, I want to listen. Like I have to take care of this. I'm finished. I have to edit. I'm like, but that sounds very interesting. It's fascinating, but I can't listen right now. Bless
All
you.
right, guys. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna talk about everything we just spent time talking about. Now we'll add in Chris's opinion.
Recap. Give me I want to recap. Are we doing? We're going out to the store.
Oh, yeah. We need
Baby needs watermelon.
yeah.
Oh, it's the craving thing, isn't it? Baby.
That's not the trust me. It ain't the craving thing. It's a freaking Diana thing. Blaming the baby only gets you so far. And with Diana, it's about that far now. So pretty close
No,
to the
don't worry.
finish line.
Hey,
Just
Jasmine's
a inch
dad.
or so.
When Jasmine was pregnant, Jasmine's dad used to take advantage of that. I'd come home from work and he'd go, "Jasmine, is the baby craving pizza and tacos?" And then she'd go,
Dad!
"Oh yes."
That's exactly why I'm glad my parents aren't here right now, because they'd be pulling that bleep.
Don't put more food ideas.
Yeah, Diana, pizza and tacos at Slav's
I know,
house.
right?
Pizza and tacos are not awesome. Well, actually, they kind of are. I'm not gonna
Taco pizza.
lie. Sorry.
They have pizza tacos. No, but that's not all. We're gonna put it in this bag and add salsa to it. Do you remember that SNL thing?
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Washing laundry.
Yeah. I'm so dark. Why is it so dark in here?
Because I turned off the light.
Oh, can we turn it on?
He's practicing to be Brandon.
I was I liked the lights. Oh my! Come on!
The light. Did you show everyone your towel?
Yeah, well, in the vlog, it's gonna be edited in the vlog. Yeah, I gotta figure out where I'm gonna hang it now. Maybe
You
we're
know,
like that beach towel.
the other half do
Hey,
it.
Wicked, you need to eat. Are we seriously? What are we doing here?
You're going to the store to get watermelon.
You know, I don't like watermelon.
Well, I can't function, hon. You turned on the light.
I like
Trust me, I know how that is.
Oh yeah, here you go. Have Diana freeze the watermelon and eat it like
Freeze
a
the
pop.
watermelon.
There you go.
Yeah, it's really good. Like, I won't eat watermelon anymore. Like,
You should just
Wow,
influence her. Tell her she's not craving watermelon, she's craving sleep.
shut up.
Yeah, I'm probably craving more sleep too. See, here's the thing: if Diana doesn't sleep, Chris doesn't sleep. Usually, she makes sure she puts soap in the bed. Stuff.
She put soap in the bed?
Oh, you haven't watched tomorrow's vlog. Is it
Yeah.
tomorrow?
Because I'm not
Tomorrow's
psychic.
vlog.
It's not tomorrow yet.
There's a story. I think it's tomorrow's vlog, and then it continues. Hang on. I think I titled the. Hang on, just a second. Let me.
My pants.
I tilted.
think
It's today.
Titled.
I titled.
But that's the thing.
Soap opera.
But that's the that's the thing. I'm in the future and I still can't see the vlogs
Yeah.
until
Oh,
in the
yeah,
future.
you're way ahead. How is
yeah
it?
Wait, so technically when he sends me my TARDIS, It's going to travel through time to get to me. Oh my God! Yes!
I'm in the future too, just not as far in the future.
Let me put it to you this way. It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon on July 31st right now.
Let's go. Let's move to Australia. I think they're the first, right?
They're the first of what?
They're like
No,
I thought it was
not
like
yet.
the Samoan Islands.
Huh? Yeah, like New Guinea or someplace like
Yeah,
that.
New Guinea. Let's move to New Guinea.
Yeah,
And then we could jump off of those giant wooden structures. Make our yams grow better. Let's do it.
Is that them?
That's them, yeah.
Sure.
Papua New Guinea.
I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't think
They're
so.
the land divers. Yeah, that's
Are
them.
they?
Yeah.
No, I don't know.
Yes, it is. If anybody knows, feel free to chime in. Nobody knows. The land divers? I think they're
No.
from Papua New Guinea.
I think it is.
It is. They have a yam crop, and so what they do is they jump from these tall structures, and if they hit the ground, I mean, they do hit the ground. The point is to hit the ground.
That's where bungee jumping.
That's where bungee jumping came from. Yeah, they tie these vines to their legs, and they jump off. It's very dangerous.
Yeah, you could break your
You
neck.
could break your neck because you have to know how long to make this vine. Or, I mean, not how long to cut the vine. You don't make the vine. Nature makes the vine. You just cut it.
Yeah.
Could you imagine doing that? That would suck.
Falling.
And falling. And what if those structures fall over?
No, I mean they've been doing it. For
Like,
a
I would
while.
just, like, lean over the ground and just, like, smack my face on it and be like, let's just call it good. Like, I think I hit it hard enough.
Yeah, it's dangerous.
Chris, you're so quiet for...
I'm sorry. I was reading something.
He's trying to figure out where the closest place that sells watermelon is open at this time.
I already know. There's a grocery stores 24/7. I know
Walmart?
where we're going. I'm the watermelon whisperer.
The watermelon whisperer.
No, Diana, tell them I'm the. They watch. They know what's going on. Tell them I'm the watermelon whisperer.
Yeah, every time I pick it out, it turns out like either old or really bland, and then for some reason, every time he picks it out, it turns out sweet and perfect. So I'm like, what do you do?
You know why? Because I am sweet and perfect. That's
Do you
why.
smack your watermelon, Chris?
Do I smack my watermelon? What the hell's wrong with you?
The more hollow it sounds, the more ripe it is. That's
Right, Slav. I don't slap water. What the hell? You're doing this on the internet.
You should see me at the grocery
Like,
store.
slap
Who's
it.
admitting this? Jasmine, do you let him slap watermelons?
Hey, I've never brought back like a
He
not
calls
sweet
it
watermelon.
names.
I call it names.
You touch
The watermelon
Do you
says
slap your pizza too, Slav, or is it just a watermelon thing? Like you slap on the pizza? I mean,
Yeah, I slap it. Sometimes the watermelon says harder, harder.
it's times like these that I'm grateful Jerry's not here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That would be dangerous.
I broke Jasmine.
Oh,
He
No.
yeah.
Call Jerry.
He said he would, but he was eating dinner, and I don't know how long ago
Well, you
that
don't want to
was.
go in between Jerry and his dinner.
What the hell?
And speaking of, I said I'd keep the broadcast going until I was finished editing the blog. I don't know if this is going to be sticking around as a video forever. Cause actually, I probably will keep it because you guys did. I think you talked about some interesting things tonight. You never really
Like
know.
big
Some people gotta
lobsters.
sleep. What's that?
like the McLobster.
Hey, I've had McSpam. I've had pizza.
Probably in Hawaii, right?
I saw Slav and Jasmine's vlog today. Is that what y'all were talking about? The McChicken with the...
No, they're
Oh,
talking about poutine.
Yeah, so that's
What was
how
it?
we started talking about it because we were eating the McChicken with mac sauce
Oh,
instead of
that's right.
mayonnaise.
Mac sauce.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know this the special sauce that they put on
Yeah,
Big
I like-
Macs?
But see, I
Oh,
like
very
calling it
special.
special sauce. This whole the idea of the Jack in the Box, the Jack sauce. I'm like,
Yeah.
I do not want.
Do you guys know that In-N-Out has In-N-Out sauce? I learned that this past week because we got off a flight and the first thing I did was I ate a double animal style.
Yeah, that's a good one. I like those.
Double.
Yeah.
Yeah, double animal style.
Is that like pork
It comes
patty?
with grilled onions.
wow.
That's what makes it animal style. So if you order fries, like cheese fries, you can order cheese fries animal style. They give it to you with grilled onions. But
Oh, really? I didn't know that. But I don't go to.
If you order anything animal style, they give it to you with grilled onions. So you can do a grilled cheese
I
animal
like
style.
onions. I like grilled onions.
They have grilled cheeses over there with animal style, with grilled onions. Yes. Take it from me. I'm fat, so I know food.
I wish I could bring poutine for everyone, but I don't think it flies very well.
It doesn't. I mean, if you.
Oh no,
record
actually,
poutine-
no. There's really good. I've had two poutines in Seattle that are really, really good. Like
With
cheese
cheese
curds, gravy,
curds?
fries.
Okay,
They're
good.
really good.
Right by Pike Place.
You got to be careful,
Yeah.
though, Chris. Liz is kind of a poutine snob.
Okay, well then we'll have to figure out how to get over there.
I'd love to go to Toronto.
Well, no, I'm in Toronto. Yeah.
She's in
Oh
Montreal.
Jesus. Hang
Montreal's
on.
better.
Liz, do you parlez-vous français?
Hang on. Give me a
En
second.
petit peu.
Oh, man, yeah.
I speak so.
Well, yeah, she's Canadian.
Yeah.
What does that mean? I could say, like, a and a boot and hoser.
But
Those
we
are
don't say a boot. It's more about.
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 And
About.
sorry.
Am I saying it right? A boot? About?
No, but we say about.
See,
It's
I've
not a
seen.
boot.
What is that? The Red Green Show? I've seen the
Yes.
Red Green Show. And that's a very Canadian show, is it not?
It's pretty Canadian.
It is pretty Canadian. It's too bad they don't still have it on. It was really
Yeah.
funny seeing all of his like fixes and how duct tape fixes everything.
Yeah. We have Trailer Park Boys too. Who else?
I
is
know. You know,
Canadian?
I tried watching it. I haven't gotten into that just because of like compared to the Red Green Show. Trailer
Yeah.
Park Boys is like super low budget.
Yeah, the only thing I like about Trailer Park Boys is the accents are very authentic because Bubbles, the one with the glasses, he's
Yeah.
actually from.
I'm gonna have to watch it.
All right, and I'm going to have to.
He worked there too.
I'm gonna have to go because my woman who is with child, she needs to get a watermelon
Sounds
and
like a British
possibly
something, doesn't it?
eat it.
I'm not
when
quite
it's
sure what
frozen.
accent that is, but
I don't know. I make this up as I go along. But what I can do, I'll stop the broadcast. But I think you guys can connect with each other. But I do have to get scooting. Sorry.
Yeah, as do I. Work calls.
All right, I'm gonna go too because I gotta go. Am I making a vlog live right now?
Oh, go or watch Slav. Yeah, if you're
Yes.
doing something now, go live.
Well, tomorrow we're gonna be doing an AMA at 7 p.m. our time, so join us. We're gonna be doing some giveaway stuff. We're gonna be eating Swedish goodies that one of our subscribers sent us, so it'll be fun.
Yeah, I saw that earlier today. It looks cool.
Yep,
Yeah.
definitely gonna have to go and check that out. I will definitely show up for that.
It's gonna be fun. So
All right, yo. Everyone say your goodbyes.
Bye.
Bye.